Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this really fuzzy graphic. Want to know how to draw an arrow. Something like this. They said it didn't have to be perfect. So what we're going to do, we're just going to draw it from scratch. I'm going to get the polygon tool, set it on three-sided, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. Now I'm going to rotate that rectangle kind of to the shape or about where that one is. And then about right in here, I'm going to take a 2-point line. Let me get this out of the way a little bit. Don't worry right now about the rounded corners. We'll fix that in just a minute. And we'll get the 3-point curve line. We'll start about right there, go to about right there, and give it an arch. Now, I could kind of mimic that, but I'm just going to start another one and go to about there and make an arch. I'm not really in the middle, but I don't really think that matters. The easiest thing to do on here is to take your parallel dimension tool and measure from that node to that node, and it is, I've got my really far up there. So 0.131. So I'm going to draw an ellipse, 0.131. And then I'm going to bring it over here and let's zoom in. That's going to get us that curve. And I'm going to grab it about right there and have it snap to that node. I'm going to look at it and make sure I'm not really there yet. I'm going to back it up a little bit. And that's probably pretty good. We'll test it with the virtual segment delete key and see we're not perfect yet. Let me zoom in quite a bit more. This is one of those cases you might want to set your nudge real low, like 0.001, because we're working on something so small, and just kind of nudge it down. Now we could take this line with the shape tool and kind of move it down. It should hit about right in there. Now we'll test it with the virtual segment delete key, and we've got it. Now I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to smart fill it. I could weld it, but I'm just going to smart fill it. And what that did, that put everything together. And now if you notice, not only we have curves here, but we have curves there. So we're going to take, we will take the shape tool and let's delete those nodes. We don't need them. And let's grab all these nodes and see if we can do them all at one time. Go to Windows, Dockers, and Corners. And that's going to be way too much. Let's go to 0.1. You know what? Let's just do one at a time and see what happens. Oh, I got 0.5. I'm working really small. 0.01. See, it gave us that little curve. Not quite enough, so let's back up to, let's go 0.03. That looks pretty good. Now we might be able to do them all now. Yep. And then we'll do this last one. And there you have the curve. Now I'm a little bit off. You know, this is taller than the other one, but that can be corrected. Either probably the best would be from the start, but you could take these two nodes and just walk it down this line a little bit. Now, there's another implement of this scenario, and whoever did it didn't really go. It's hard to tell, it's so fuzzy. So we're going to just take a 3-point curve line and start right in the middle and go right to the middle, and then give it a little bit of a curve. Then we're going to take the Smart Fill tool. Let's do those same colors. It's kind of well, here's a good tidbit. Smart Fill, get the eyedropper, put it there. We can go ahead and do the other side. I don't think it's an interactive fill tool. I think it's just darker. That's a little bit too dark. Now, if we take away the outline, and it's just kind of hard to tell because of the fact that this is so fuzzy. And mine's a little bit longer, and my curve isn't perfect. You know, you can very easily change that. Just back up and take your smart field or your shape tool and just kind of bring it up there a little bit more. I think that's a little better. We still have that color on the Docker. And then, of course, you would always want to take away the outline and make it look better. Pretty simple. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.